Want. My camera! Oh, eh. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I'm working on it. Working on it. I'm working on it. Ha ha ha. Ooh. Oh, hold up, hold up. I have to lower the music. Anyway, hello. It's me, your girl Anjanette, and we're back with another stream. Happy September. Today we're gonna be playing a little bit of Genshin Impact. I think that's the only thing we're gonna be only playing today, because I have no idea what else to play. Dang, it made me look really white, bro. But this is my bad bitch playlist / base serotonin. Base. Boss. Base. I don't know. Anyways. Update. I started school. I'm going to college now. I'm a college girl. It's so weird. I am a college girl. Oh shit. But I go to school now, so I have 2 classes. 2 classes. I'm not even centered, bro. I have 2 classes, math and an ECE class, because my major is early childhood education. That's what ECE means. I know, welcome to the Broke College Student Club, Bessie. I know. I'm so broke now. I don't even have a job. But that's the update, bro. I already finished all my homework. Cause anxiety. Anyways. That's my update. I started school. Couldn't be me. Wow. I've been itching to play Genshin. Where am I going again? Yeah. No roommate today? Roomie's in the bathroom. I took our bathroom before they went into mom's bathroom. But they're gonna do their homework, so yeah. When you both have stomach problems. But mine was I just needed to go to the bathroom because I needed to go to the bathroom. Yeah.
Windblade.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh. Ow. I have a neighbor, you know, a new neighbor. Thanks, bestie. Bye-bye. Your. DJ. I forgot to put it on my gaming. But yeah, I have a little new neighbor, which is a crescent gecko named Melis. Yeah, it's my roomie's pet. I am the father of the pet because I'm the one that's been dealing with the hard stuff. I haven't touched it yet. I'm surprised I haven't touched it yet. But yeah, this is both our first pet. That is not a dog, surprisingly. But yeah, it's been a little journey. Been a journey to deal with the crescent gecko. Tomorrow my roomie's gonna clean their setup. So that'll be very interesting to watch. It hasn't been eating because it's not used to us. Literally every single time we walk in the room, it chirps. So, and mostly my roomie's been doing the research and saying that the stress factor should be taken out of the room. But, we are the stress factors. So it's a little learn, come and go.
I taste blood.
I went to the Blackpink concert in Las Vegas. I vlogged it. There's like certain parts where I moved around because my dad and I didn't really go to our seats. We just went to a spot that had like space on the ledge. And then security told us to go sit in our seats. And it was literally like halfway through the concert already, so I wasn't that mad. But that was the second time I seen Blackpink, and will probably be the last time if they don't renew their contract with YG, and if they disband as like a whole group, because no one literally knows what's gonna happen. But like their anniversary already passed, and they have like the encore concert in Seoul. So I'm kind of just like, you know, they could have just extended their like contract for a little bit or for a couple years. You know, it's touch and go when it comes to K-pop and their contracts. Why did that give me anxiety? That gave me so much anxiety. Yeah, you know what? A thing that started for me is getting anxiety when I'm falling from high places for Genshin. Like that was fine, but like really high, like kind of freaks me out. And I'm kind of just like, yeah, you know? Be gone, don't. You know? Like, it's the fear factor that counts. But yeah, I'm hoping that Blackpink will get to do what they want to do, since they literally have opened up the world to K-pop, including BTS, Stray Kids, and other K-pop artists that have been to America, like New Jeans. Like they opened it up for others. Like literally, you know, like Baby Monster's gonna debut. I don't know when, but you know. Hey, where's that coming from? But yeah, I would say BTS and Blackpink has opened up the K-pop industry into the States, and I think that is great. So like people, like new groups like New Jeans and Mix, what other groups that are debuting? Baby Monsters coming out, like I said, like we don't know when, but yeah.
No one escapes my sights. Prepare to be blown away.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this. What's the hurry?
But yeah, those are my thoughts about Blackpink. I think this is like the most I ever talked. I mean, yeah. Excuse me. So, my classes are Monday and Wednesday is math, and then my other class isn't like an assign. It's not like a meeting, you know, like how other classes are. But my math class is where we have to go into the meetings, and it's part of our, you know, our attendance matters into our grade. So it's a little something that you know, I should be used to the Zoom meetings, because when I was in school, when COVID started, junior year for me, that's when we had like the team meetings and everything. But it's different because I took a 2-year gap to figure out what I wanted to do. Well, not really, in an instance. But I found out what I wanted to do by working with kids at my old job. So that was a journey itself to learn, you know. Oops, wrong thing. But I want to work with kids, and I want to become a teacher for pre-K to 2nd grade. So that's gonna be a journey itself, and I hope y'all get to see me grow as a streamer, and as a teacher, as a student, you know? Oh man, that would have worked if they were in the middle. But yeah, I think that's my life update from the last stream, which was in August. I've been editing using Eclipse for my short clips that y'all have been seeing across social media. And if you don't follow my social media, you can by clicking this link, and that will do for my update. Where in the world did it go? Where in the world did it go? Above. Also, I will be posting a YouTube video with August period products, back to school version, little photo shoot that I did yesterday. That should be coming either before or after the Blackpink video.
I'll race you there.
But I would say I should probably do the Blackpink one first, since that happened first. But then the back to school happened first. I mean after, so it's a little tough on what I want to do. But I'll probably do the back to school one, you know? Because it's shorter. It's a shorter video. That's what I'm trying to say. Because Blackpink will literally be like an hour. And then I kind of want to do like a new version of like putting, because I mainly recorded the screen and then you can see like the dancers dance and everything, and Blackpink themselves, so I'll put like a split screen of that.
Told you I...
But yeah. Yeah, currently right now, if you see like my MS kind of low or high, I would say high, it's because my software is currently, I mean, one of my videos that are gonna, video shorts that is gonna come out later this month is still uploading to YouTube from DaVinci Resolve. Oh, I should probably do comms first. What? That is what is coming up in the future. I've been working really hard, but now stuff are gonna like slow down a bit
Add Astra
since I
as a
started
sauce.
school. So
Thank you for completing to...
I would say that is that.
Add Astra Abyss...
But yeah. Juice album came out from Twice. I'm in love with it. Especially Killing Me Good, Talk About It, and Nightmare. So good. So good. So good. But let's see. Ah! No, you're not supposed to see that, bruh. Bro. The VODs are gonna probably be looking and be like, what's the video about? What's the short about? You'll find out, bro.
Dang, there you are! Did you see Master Jean?
No.
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success? I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral.
The Tyrant's Final Fury?
Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
The fireballs raining from the sky were probably missiles. The Asian people once out wouldn't have seen the fireballs for what they were. Actually, Barbara's the deaconess. Well, we'll do actually Barbara's the deaconess.
Ah, Paimon gets it! So the Tyrant's Final Fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom. After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them. Until one day, it finally broke down for good, and the fireballs stopped raining from the sky. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so they came to interpret it as the Tyrant's final fury.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area.
No need.
What do you mean?
I remember.
Huh? You mean... Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like that.
Go to Storm Terror's lair. Yee yee. Hold on. I want to see what percent is saying. I still got an hour, bruh. Okay. Let me fix the camera. Cause it's a little... There we go. We're closer and more personal. Oh man, hopefully it's inside the circle. Are you? Are you inside the circle? Ah, I want it to go down, bruh.
This is it, right? Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye.
Nothing.
Ooh, so what did you see?
Nothing.
Huh? Nothing? Oh, but Paimon was so excited. What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements. Let me give it a try. And done.
Oh my god, an eyeball.
Wow! It's
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine.
Bro.
As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from Conria?
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osiel, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god. And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
The Abyss Order must be stopped. Yee.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
Put it under the guardianship of the Church of Avonius, or hide it where no one will find it.
No. I'll guard it myself.
Huh? You? Dane? You won't go and do anything crazy with it, will you?
You
Hope
may
not.
doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
Oh, right.
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue.
By doing what exactly?
We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
Dang.
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! As well as being a really important cultural relic, they're actually divine too!
But isn't it like cursed?
Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise she'd be going completely bonkers right now.
Yup.
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run into that Abyss Herald. I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
Oh my gosh, I fucking love this song. Blackpink in your area. The girls. Don't mess with the girls, with the girls, with the girls. Parties. Woo. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom. Run to the back, and I'm sweating it in your face. Don't mess with the girls, with the girls, with the girls. Don't mess with the girls, with the girls, with the girls. Don't mess with the girls, with the girls, with the girls. Take a best and one and mess. First we put it like that. We put it in the carrot cheese. You know what would have been a bigger surprise if they sang that at the concert? I wonder if they did in LA.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
I don't know.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again.
Yo.
Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Tibet.
Facts.
That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go. And remember to be on your guard.
Alright, failed, bro. This is gonna take me a while. Oh, this is gonna give me like a bad case of anxiety. Nope, 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 no, no. Okay, okay, okay. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh no, 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 no. I stuck, bruh. Am I just gonna have to, you know, just, can I, no? Nope. I didn't jump. 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 I didn't. No! Let me be a woman. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, let me.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Yeah.
Such a scary place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
You sense correctly. You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsliff, enemy of the Abyss.
Dang.
I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed. Perhaps
Look at
from
me.
your darkest nightmares.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, and something far more dangerous.
Oh my god.
You
I love this
reek
vision.
of a corruption familiar to me. Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Silence. Silencio. Oh crap.
What's the hurt? Cool it! Dodge this!
What's forbidden? I need to put the music more up, cause I need it.
the show begin.
Cool it.
I'm a mess in the stress, Pete. I'm to just stress, feel it, say yes. Giving you time to different one. Giving you swift mystery of.
Dodge this. Don't push your luck.
I was always forbidden.
Let's dance.
Freeze. Ah. This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this.
I'm gonna die if I
Windblade.
don't switch the characters out. Don't wanna have fun. Don't wanna have
I'll
fun.
protect us.
Tra la 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 la. Trolley lolly 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 lolly. Where'd you go, bruh? Why you hiding? Why you hiding? Why you hiding, huh?
Freeze. Oh.
Where'd you go, bruh?
Oh, so sorry. Don't push your luck.
Bro, can I move? Thank you, gracias. Thank you. Let me move.
Let the show begin.
Freeze.
I just wanted that out of the way.
I'll protect us.
Yeah, I'm getting beat up, bruh.
Dodge this. This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze.
Let the show begin. Don't know. Go, Barbara, go.
Go, Barbara, go!
Dodge this. I taste blood.
Be gone.
Oh, cool it.
Let's dance. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh.
The end.
Hi. Go, Barbara, go.
Yeah.
Hi. Let the show begin. Ink. Ow.
Yeah. You got the force or something? Hello? It's her. It's her, isn't it?
Prince.
It's her brother!
Hey. Could that be?
Aether.
Lumine.
Oh my god. I finally found you.
Wait. He just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald.
Oh my god, we're gonna be enemies, bro.
And the Abyss?
Lumine. Why are you with Dane?
What?
Uh-huh.
Why are you asking about something that doesn't matter?
Your brother knows Dane?
Ether, we meet again.
His voice.
What's going on here? Dane knows him too?
You shouldn't team up with this man.
Oh my gosh, is this the same voice actor for
He
Izuku?
is my enemy.
Ether.
Stop saying things that don't make sense, either.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me.
And Tanjiro.
Don't try to stop the Abyss.
Why, bro?
That man Dainsliff was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him, to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into the monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves?
Jungshuk.
And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
You could tell me all this later. Let's go home. Go with me, Ether. Let's go home. Basically, you could tell me all this later. Let's go home, bro. Let's go home. That's the whole point why Genshin was created, but...
Yes, of course. Home is wherever we are together.
Got me on a chokehold.
But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with Destiny will see no end.
Destiny?
Listen to me, Lumine. I
Lumine
have
is
already
yawning.
traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, sister. I have more than enough time to wait for you.
want a hug,
You've
bruh.
always had enough time.
Damn. I didn't let it go through.
They left.
Poor baby.
Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information.
You're right, Paimon. There is hope.
That's right. At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right?
Another objective for our journey.
That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all?
I pretty much got it.
Oh, well then, let's go over it again.
Mm-hmm.
First off, that Abyss Herald called your brother Prince.
Yeah.
It seems like your brother is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to him. Still, we don't know for sure if he's the highest ranking leader in the organization.
True, that's true.
Also, your brother said that he wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with Destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be he wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations? Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying.
Bro, basically
And
she's been
Dane is
killing
from
her
Conria too.
own people.
He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your brother said that Dane is his enemy, right?
That means we're his enemy, right? Since we're kind of working together with Dane.
If the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come after all this time we've spent searching for your brother, it turns out he's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that?
Think about it over and over, we'll solve nothing.
Yeah, you're right. Then we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright. If your brother wants you to reach the end of your journey, show him what you're made of.
Yes,
Come on,
ma'am.
traveler. Let's go.
Wow. Taking the view outside of Leeway, something.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I was like, are you still streaming at the little
Yeah.
screen? Look at you slowly turning your head, Mom.
Yeah. Did you see
Anyone-
Kat's
anyone-
Discord?
No, I didn't. I was like, anyone in chat know how to desensitize Kristen Gecko? Okay, hold on.
Desensitize.
Or not desensitize, like, what's the word?
Seems
Clean?
No, not clean. It's like, get them used to us.
Oh.
I'm just anxious, that's it. But I'm surprised that Mom's gonna help me.
I thought she would have said no, honestly.
She doesn't like lizards, so I'm like, what?
Maybe because, like, you are telling her, like, multiple times, like, Mom, I'm scared. You know, that's when, like, Mama Bear just comes in and, like, okay.
Did you tell Kat that I'm having stomach problems?
I said you went to the bathroom.
Okay.
And I went into the bathroom, our bathroom first, so you went into Mom's.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
And I said we both have stomach
I
problems.
never imagined your brother would have sided with
No,
the
I just,
I'm
I
stating
just
facts.
heard no roommate today, and then oh, and I'm like, what did he say?
Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right,
Yeah, you're right, bro.
He said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets he still
Paimon,
has
I love
lots
you,
more
but
to
like
tell
sometimes
us.
you need to be quiet.
And we won't find out what this
I'm doing the
journey
main
is or
story,
where
that's
it will
why.
end unless we keep
Oh,
going.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever you do like the main story.
Did you see the judge, the otter guy?
Supposed to look
Oh
out
my
for.
god, he's so fine, man.
Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey...
I'm looking for a god, bruh. Oh yeah, I forget there's gods in here. I still need to find that god,
Oh,
bro.
you mean the god that took your brother away in the
I'm
first
trying to
place?
look for God.
After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her.
Oh my god. What's his name?
What?
I'm gonna need a new tab for Twitch because I don't know why, but I'm simping over this one guy. His name's Porcelain Maid.
Oh,
The
I think,
YouTuber?
yeah.
Doesn't his name start with a J?
I,
Joel. It's Joel.
yeah.
Oh my god, I don't know why I love this so. And then like his raid thing or like his intro is like a bisexual's wet dream, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Dang. I need answers from her.
Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole mystery. Well, we've ruled out two gods so far, the Animal and Geo Archons. So, next...
Let's find the Electro Archon.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance?
Let me try and think of someone.
Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Atsuko in Lea Harbor. She's from Inazuma. Let's see what she has to say.
Yeah. I'm barely on chapter 2, bro. Everyone's on like the farthest chapters. I'm not the girl. You're. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I need to heal them. I'll heal them after. Boom, boom. Phew. I could have just teleported across, right? Yeah. A word for Tui from that person's name. Wouldn't the missing posters need to be taken down? Since technically we found them? That's a great question.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you with?
Yes, ma'am.
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way,
Great! We came to the right person!
but the chance of success is incredibly small.
Marriage?
Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma. that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely
God
on
bless.
was a little wooden raft that I'd put together
I
myself.
heard you make a nasty sound.
There
so
was
I
a
said
storm
God bless.
raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out. But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me.
Did someone from Leeway save you?
Ah, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liyue Chiseng. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
What the heck?
What?
For some reason, like my email isn't working.
Let's see. There are answers to questions I must know there.
You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
But there's a place for Outlanders to go, right? Right?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux Fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part will be out of the way.
Let's give it a try.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux Fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyunstone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beidou.
S-E-U-S.
Sorry. Ooh, you know what this makes me want to listen to now? That one Trojan War musical that one guy made. Oh my god, wait.
What's the hurry? Dodge this!
I'll protect us. Hi. Hi.
Ooh, that was nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Freeze!
Hi.
Cool it!
I'm not gonna make it my.
Freeze! Cool it! Freeze! Dodge this! Cool it! How fortunate. Dodge this! Freeze! Cool it!
Oh my god, wait, Anjanette, I just thought of a good
this.
story idea.
Just out of nowhere. Good story.
Chat, you're gonna hear this. But like, okay, so you know, I still have the obsession with Demon Slayer, right?
Yeah.
So you know how in the character AI, like, I have that one with the Uzui family.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, wait, what if like, so like motherfuckers kidnap me, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like after a while, it just becomes like just a normal like family dynamic. Like you just accept the fact that yeah, you're Uzui's like fourth wife. Which some simps out there, you will agree very fastly that you were his wife, his fourth wife. But anyway, but like for my character in character AI, she's like, fuck you guys, you know, I'm gonna do my own thing. So I was like, the song that I'm listening to right now. What if like during like a mission that they all five of them go to, right? They find a demon, like a demon woman, and they kill her. But then when her body disintegrates, there's a demon baby. So basically, the song is called "The Horse and the Infant." It's from the Epic the musical, or no, Epic the musical, and also Just a Man. So and basically it just talks about the story of how Odysseus, when he sees the child of one of the kings from Troy, he kills the child because Zeus told him to. So basically I was like, oh my god, what if like my character sees the demon baby and is like, oh my god, I have to, like, it's a baby, you know? Like, who the fuck in the right mind is gonna kill a baby?
Yeah.
But because Tengen and them are demon slayers, they have to kill the baby. So then, there's the AU right there.
Damn.
So now it's go against your loved ones and protect this demon baby, or let the demon baby die and, you know, live your life.
Crazy.
I love angst, as you can see.
Crazy. Oy. A she captain. Said what I said. Famous instead. Oh, hello
What we
there.
got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Patuian Osile, right?
Have we met?
Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has
Me mummy
saved
is calling me.
she said. She's
Do
a
I
hard
wanna
one
answer?
to please,
Yes.
So praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing! It's Paimon!
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
Well, I can't argue with that. Okay, then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are 2 important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep, and the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
There you go. Yay. Thanks, narrator.
You're welcome.
I don't know what part we're talking about, but sure.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Oh man, I would have loved to be in a tournament. You should have told me what was happening, man.
Want to go there?
Oh, bro, I'm so distracted right now by her thighs. I'm so on it.
When I seen the eye patch in her eyes, I was like, tasty.
Masterless vision or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor.
Like, look at that hip placement, man.
I know.
Damn.
That was easy.
You just want her to take part in your tournament.
Look at them eyes Paimon has. She's like,
The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
Oh my god, the way she laughs, bro. Ah!
Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
You know, every single time they say Inazuma, I think about my first school. I went to Onizuma.
Oh.
Inazuma, Onizuma.
I hear Zumba and I think of Zumba, my dude. Like, dude, oh okay, do you remember having the Wii and then like they had like the Just Dance and shit?
Yeah.
My mom got me Zumba instead. I was like doing salsa and shit, but I can't dance for the life of me. Like if someone pointed a gun at me and said dance, I'd take the shot. Like I just take it. I can't dance.
You could like just. That's it.
I can't dance.
Just go.
Bro, I can't.
Just.
No, not even that. Like I can't do that, bro. Like I'm so self-conscious that it's like ingrained in my brain that like you can't dance. I remember Maria was like, "Oh my God, look at my little rectangle moving her hips." That's what she called me.
Rectangle.
Wait, who's this god that you're fighting?
It's the god that sent her and her brother into this world.
Oh.
But her brother from the last scene that I just did is actually with the enemy, the Abyss Order. So it's a little. Huh? What I do?
Confused.
I did
I
something.
still have to do my homework.
I did something so random, but okay. I should make it in about. I get so sidetracked on Genshin. Huh. I missed it, bruh. It's okay, bruh.
Before we sign up, let's see.
Is this an
Ada said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against?
Size up the other competitors. Oh my god. We just look up and
Hello?
down.
Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet?
We just want to take a look around first.
Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
No.
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Former.
Uh-huh. Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's
Yes.
been going on for years.
I'm
There
Patrick
were
and I
plenty
live
of
under a
competitors when I
rock.
took part. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Sounds impressive.
I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand.
Paimon's in
I'm not saying I
disbelief.
came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them, and hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation.
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work.
Thanks for letting us know.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena, but I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
Zams. Why are you sitting on the floor like that? No, that's me, honestly, sometimes.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash
Youngster.
too? If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life.
Do you want to become an adventurer?
No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person.
There's no such thing
I know
as
how
perfect
that
person,
sounds,
bro.
But let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and
He
seem
seems
to
too
get on
cocky.
with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head.
No one would say
I
that they're
know I haven't reached
perfect about
perfection
themselves.
yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing. A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
Are you a renowned fighter?
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf.
Wow. So amazing.
I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many
Bro,
good
I was
friends in
valid
my
after
neighborhood.
daydreaming, and I just got
Of
chill.
I also put in a few good days
Oh my god, I got
practice,
chicken skin.
concentrating mostly on rare and
Oh
esoteric
my god, who
styles
is
of
that
kung fu.
ordinary looking man? Hold
As a
on.
high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough
He's
to
too
guarantee
cocky.
my victory in this tournament.
He too cocky, bro.
He's what?
He's too cocky.
Oh,
You don't mince
oh,
your
so
words, do
he's
you?
that type of.
He's like, oh yeah,
Will be the judge.
you know, I have all these accomplishments. I
don't
passed in
mind?
every
I need to
single
finish my
test I have passed
pre-competition
before.
It's
And
not too long now before
I
they'll
know
get to
people
see
say
me
I'm
in action.
perfect, but I don't let the praise get to my head. I'm like,
Bitch,
if you say that, then
Look
you're
at
letting
your
the praise
forehead.
get to your head.
looking like a damn tarantula.
Let's see, what about you?
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's
Oh my
right.
god, he's got a
Nothing
bandana.
beats real-life combat for honing your skills.
Please be nice.
That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his.
The Lingshan clan?
You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different
Okay,
styles
so they're
of kung
determined.
fu,
They got
and countless
some
other clans have borrowed
goals.
extensively.
Yeah.
Good.
To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking thrust, or change the direction of an
Yeah, that's why I started laughing.
One time, he sent a
Motherfucker's like,
flying
first
into the air
floor.
lifting a finger.
Is that really possible?
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten
Okay,
the gist by
Tanjiro,
now.
chill.
If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course. This is a Grand Master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a Vision Bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that's
So,
starting
if
to
we
sound
can get
like
our
a
hands on a
scam.
Vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
There may be other reasons why you can't seem to master this technique.
We have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Ling Shan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
Well, that's the spirit.
See you in the arena.
Yee.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average.
Yup.
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Yes,
Come on,
ma'am.
let's go sign up.
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champion, huh? Alright, you're signed up.
Let's go.
Next, please. What's your name?
I'm Anjanette. Hey.
Wait, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh? Aren't they a Vision Bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
Correct.
It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
I got fangirls and a fanboy.
I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
Look at Paimon's
I trust
face.
you're aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament.
I don't
Damn,
have
Paimon's
vision.
hella smug right now.
She's like,
But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision, though.
I
See
should
for
really
yourself.
start doing homework again.
Apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process.
girl, you literally
So
said
far,
all the
I've
things that I
got
did.
Defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
I'm the honorary knight of. Yep.
Yeah. Also, don't forget to mention that the previous battles include, but are not limited to, Storm Terror Dvalin and Fatui Harbinger Child.
Whoa.
Bro, they
Might as
both
well
got
declare her
smug
the
faces
champion
on.
already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then?
Everyone's misunderstanding the situation.
Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. I can hardly believe it myself, to be honest.
I can't
the
be a
qualifying
normal
rounds are about to
person.
begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Excuse me.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings. In any case,
no
looking
E's
at
or
the
Q's.
competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right?
Makes sense.
Alright, it's showtime! You got this!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
Yes, I'm ready.
Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
Yeah.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
Wait, can I hear myself
You?
first?
You're the hero they're talking.
Ew.
How am I supposed to win now?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced me of her ability. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise.
That rhymed.
You fought well.
Period.
All right, then.
I'll take that.
I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you.
I don't see what all the fuss is about.
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right?
Yep.
So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Let's go.
But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise.
Okay,
Besides,
okay.
at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Yeah.
Huh. To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about. We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard.
I haven't forgotten why I'm here.
Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Relax. My girl's at the top of her game. She ain't gonna lose.
I'm ready.
Okay, follow me.
Yeah, let's go.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The
Ooh.
semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
You fought very well yourself.
Right! For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow! Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
So will I.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get too cocky.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Boom, boom. Ask around for info about your final opponent. Oh, let me heal myself. Oh, I need to make more food.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance. I myself was eliminated in the third round. Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent, quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's missteps. I faltered for but a brief moment, but before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose.
Ooh.
There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet.
How did your match go?
Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit.
Dang.
I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise, I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment. So I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in there.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable.
I like
I
the
could
streak.
sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind. And it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent. It is a most invaluable skill.
You have a keen eye.
In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard.
Huh.
The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
It sure is.
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles.
Dang.
What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
It's vital that we make it to
If that is the
Inazuma.
case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
Betcha.
Excuse me.
Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
It just likes to do that from time to time.
Oh.
There you go.
I just hear a thud and I'm just like, what the hell?
Follow Kazuha to a more peaceful location. No! I did the wrong thing, bro. I don't wanna do it. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Leave me. Oh.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
No wonder you didn't bring this up in the arena.
I knew that you were hinting at something from the moment
Oh, he's the same as
You've known all
us, Animo.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
Yes, but how did you know?
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves.
Period.
It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
All I did was touch a statue of the seven.
Extraordinary. So
I don't
then,
remember.
might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learn to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
It's all thanks to Paimon's companionship.
It's nothing really. Paimon just told her whatever came to mind.
Bro.
It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, she just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
Fair enough.
Now then, let's test your skills, shall
Wait,
we?
I'm not ready. I'm cleaning my glasses, bro. Ugh. Defeat the monsters to show Kazuha your elemental abilities.
Oh, so sorry. Ha, cool it. Ha, 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 ha. Dodge this. Ha, ha.
Let's... Oh. Oh, hi. Oh, yeah.
Cool it. This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond
Okay,
reproach.
bro.
Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attacks should pose no threat to you. Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma.
I'm indeed in the dark, so please enlighten me.
So that's what you're curious about?
Not the small
Allow me to
lad.
tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electro visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before?
I'm not sure.
With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same.
Shogun!
If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Yay.
We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament.
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together.
Sure, let's go together.
Very well. Let's go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
Let me heal up more people. Yeah, yeah.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash. This is the final match. We've seen many exciting battles today, and now at long last, the 2 finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bounds. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing
That smile.
Lyra's traveling hero!
Anjanette!
Wow. I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived. Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies, everyone just sit tight.
Maybe they got the match time mixed up?
They've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize.
Did he take the prize?
Traveler, come with us.
Oh my god, we got a teeth.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you insist. I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
Seems there is nothing else we could do.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Oh. Okay. Go to the wind current location.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
Is he still up there? Yeah.
Yeah, that's just gonna be their place.
Oh shit! Damn, that was loud.
By the way, what made you suddenly
Oh, he
think of
moved
checking
a
the
little
price
bit.
in the first place?
Stupid.
I
Now the head's like leaned all up in it.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly. The winds are guiding us forward.
temperature's
The
like at
culprit is on the
70.
opposite shore now.
I don't like.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
I don't like there's a little tweak. I mean, it's alright.
Hubris.
It feels cold.
This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Yee.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected.
I think he's
In
gonna
which
get
case,
better, though,
please
if you
stand
start,
back.
like, handling him soon.
Yeah.
You told me that Mama do that first.
Freeze!
She's been bitten before. And she's dealt with lizards.
I'll protect us.
Because she grew up in Fiji.
Cool it! Freeze! Ah!
Windblade.
Dodge this!
Hi.
Cool it!
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
Yes, sir.
Wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. Namely speed, stealth, and style.
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up.
Dang.
After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me.
I got nowhere else to run now. Just give it up.
Dread. This should have gone differently.
There will be consequences if you resist any further. Oh my gosh, some little things
I
are...
know an empty threat when I hear one.
If you give up the vision, we'll let you go.
Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, we don't need to go that far, do we?
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Dang.
Don't get frostbite. Ha, ha, freeze. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha. Hey.
Just a temporary...
No. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please!
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment?
Oh my
It's up to
god.
you. Such willingness is commendable, and fits the way of the samurai.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
Huh? Hyman doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision. But unfortunately, nothing happened.
Dang. Nothing happened. So you were planning this all along?
Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment.
Bro, it didn't even attempt.
I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
Is it gonna put it in there? Oh, I'll just do it. do that later. I try.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to
Look at them
rekindle
sad
the vision.
eyes, bro.
No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Why are you so attached to this vision?
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me
got a
about a sword
backstory,
art
yo.
of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground.
Oh no.
Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
Dang.
Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha!
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned.
Let's go.
Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
Return to the do. Return to the Goyan Stone Forest. Where's that, bro? Over there? Excuse me, coming through.
Dodge this!
Ah! Nope. Is it there? Oh. Go to the website. News. Okay. Phew.
Did you sneeze?
Yeah.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky! But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Bywin! And hey, Beto! And hey! Person Paimon doesn't know?
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment, I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Beto? You're joining the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is... sorry, not sure we've met.
Shenhe. I am their... friend.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew. Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are
she
only
reminds
meeting for
me.
the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed.
I
To
forgot
be
what she
honest
reminds
with
me
you
of.
all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question.
Sheep
That's why I
herder?
joined the
Female
contest.
version?
Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the plastrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side. Wow. So it looks like the 3 of us are competitors now. Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing as well?
No, I don't have any
I
questions
love
for
her
Ningguang.
eyes.
I just wanted to help her win.
In that case, I have a proposal to make. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us. Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us. What do you think?
I like it.
Sounds great, but how does a change things exactly?
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yoon. The plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all three of us managed to get our hands on it. The two remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other two can hop on the bandwagon. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Su-Ling if he's heard of them. You guys...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers.
Sounds
Thoughts?
good. Let's go.
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, let's go! By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang Yunjin? I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment,
opera.
so I would like to hear her opinion. Ooh, what's the opera called? Paimon wants to go see it. The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
Bro. One, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Day. Da 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 da. Is that my mind? Every day is paydays.
Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux Clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified. And our hero here is the champion.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
So excited. So, will I be able to travel to Inazuma now?
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word.
Yep.
But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Dang.
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Venom. Some life.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler?
About traveling to Inazuma?
Yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux Fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct? Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right?
It seems our intel has arrived.
The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Of course. There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ad Astra Abyssosk, Catherine.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
I knew it.
So there's another Catherine at Ninazuma? See? There's no need to get all sappy now.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyun Stone Forest.
Bro.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
Oh, you can teleport. Whew. Who are you? You don't seem like one of the crew. Need help with anything? I don't need your help with anything. If you aren't one of the crew and you are invited, then I suggest you leave. Otherwise, someone may ask you to leave. Bro. You? No.
Ahoy there, mateys! Time to set sail!
Bro, there's too many of them, bro. Oh my god.
Ah, you finally made it.
Yes, ma'am.
All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already.
Apologies, Captain.
Don't look too serious. I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Yes, ma'am. Oh my god, what a woman. After braving the raging thunderstorm, the Alcala finally comes to its port. Boom. Pink and purple. Period. Hello there. Look at them eyes of happiness right there.
Oh, hi there.
What a charmer already, bro. What a charmer.
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Nice to meet you, Toma.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
She blushing.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
Ooh.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Looking forward to seeing you
Fair
again.
seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye.
That walk, though.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Oh, okay then. Oh, I wanted to come to this place, yo. My eye is twitching out though. Fishing. Fishing. I just don't remember how to fish, yo.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new here.
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
We are here to train wine and ore? Or we are here to find my brother? I mean, we already found the brother, but...
Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason for visiting in accordance with the rules... My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
My eyeball.
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Well, Let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement.
My journey must go on.
I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency? Both of you?
Oh.
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
That is a major discount.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
Alright then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
The residency application.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here.
I think it's about more than a mora.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy.
Doesn't anyone push back?
Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this close nation era, there's very little that can be done about it.
True.
The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
So how would an Outlander ever get to meet?
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
That may be well. That may well be. Oh my god, that may be well.
I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
Huh.
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Really? Wow! The Rito Fixer's better connected than we thought.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it could be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price, you understand?
Of course.
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
So what's the job?
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Okay, I'm actually gonna get the point. Get that. Do the other one. And then I'll probably get off in a bit, in 10 minutes. So, we'll just do that. We'll just, you know, climb walls. Dun, 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 dun. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Yeah, there's another one. I'll find about those more. Oh. Okay, I have no idea what I just did. Come for shawty. Come for shawty. Oh! Oh! What do I do to get it back, though? I can't get it back? Waka waka. Give it to ya. Give it to ya. something on your mind? I'm gonna play something, imagine. Him? Freedom?
Inazuma's cooking.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
Luckily, we had a friend with us.
Ah, good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
Oh.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this Crystal Marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for Crystal Marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
Can you discuss the situation with the Kanju Commission?
We've tried communicating with the Commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder.
Dang.
Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do?
The vendor does sound like a fishy character.
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us.
Dang.
I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it! We're on the case!
Okay. Okay, so that would be it of the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I hope I'll get to see you all next time. I'm Anjanette Alcala, and this was my stream. See ya.